just right there, couldn't I? I'm not going to be able to see MD though it's coming in. I'm not going to be able to see the chat. I'll need to do this. I need to do this to see. Look at the weather we're having. Can't believe it. It's beautiful again today. So I'm out here doing my rocking chair Olympics, seeing how far I can get back without tipping the chair. That's how I roll. I'm going to need to move my chair though. I think I'm going to need to move my chair because I can't seize. That's no good. Right, I'll turn these round the other way. Right, hold on. Use watch the neighbourhood at the moment. Right, stay up there. Let's see if this is any better. This might be better here. Right, let me see these. Let's see if this is better. That's better. That's a bit better now. I've not got the sun in my eyes. There. Good afternoon, good afternoon. What a morning stroke afternoon I've had. I'm meant to be getting a smart meter put in today, right? So the guy comes out and the dogs go crazy, right? At MD that comes into the house. Rafi girl, good afternoon. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Right, so the guy comes in and says to me, like he's putting in the smart meter, this could take a few hours, right? And I'm thinking, right, okay, it is what it is, but the dogs are going mental, you know, the dogs are woof, 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 like that. So I says to him, I'll be in my room, right, my bedroom. I says, if you need me. So we went round and turned all the power off, everything was all turned off. I'm sitting in my bedroom, doing a crossword. That's how I roll. I was doing a crossword in my bedroom. And a good hour went by. Oh my God, Rafi girl, any second now. You could even do it on one of my live streams. You could do it. Oh my goodness. So I'm in my bedroom. A good hour's went by at this point. He's out of the gas box. He's into the electricity box. He's up the loft. He's down the loft. He's out. Dogs are going mental. It's chaotic. The house is chaotic. Everything for that cupboard is in my kitchen. My kitchen is like a hoarder's kitchen. I had to say to the man, my kitchen doesn't normally look like this because it had everything in it, ironing boards, it had stairs, it had Christmas decorations, there was everything. Because I've not got much like cupboard space in here, that's the only thing. So all gets jammed into the one cupboard. So it's all out, it's all in my kitchen. Kitchen's a riot. So here an hour goes by. And he shouts, excuse me. And I goes, He says, I'm not going to be able to do your meter. I said, how no? He says, there's no, I've no idea, right? But there's some kind of bit that joins my electricity to the street electricity, something like that. And he can't touch this particular thing because it's not in his field. So he's going to need to tell somebody else, and somebody else is going to need to make an appointment, come out here, fix this bloody thing, and then I've got to refone and get it all done again. So it's all going to be, it's chaos. Oh my goodness. Rafi, well, listen, she'll make up her own mind when she wants to come out. That's for sure. She'll come out when she's wanting to come out. Unless she's like my grandson. Amanda was like 10 days overdue, right? And she was in an awful lot of pain at that point, 10 days, and she was like huge. And they kept saying that she was on the line. Oh, she's on, and I'm going, I'm sitting going, I think she's a bit bigger than on the line. And they were just like dismissing me, you know, just you be quiet, Granny, just you sit there and be quiet. Anyway, £10.10. My poor daughter was in labour. I don't know how long she was in labour, but she was like pushing like hell. There was no chance that child was coming out. So she'd get a section. £10.10 on the like. Listen, they should have known beforehand that child was going to be so massive. Green Rose, good morning, good morning. Were you 8 days the first time, Rafi girl? Usually the babies come quicker the second time. I'll tell you the story about how. Right, Sophie, I was like in labour for a week, but I was only 36 weeks. So they were giving me stuff and that to stop me going into full-blown labour. and they were trying to make me hang on to 37 weeks, because at 37 weeks they don't class the baby as premature. So I was going through all that, you know, I was going through internals every day, this whole shebang, all that was going on. And then eventually they let me go when I turned 37 weeks, they let me go and I went into full-blown labour. And I was in actual full-blown labour for 18 and a half hours. The Sophie. And eventually they had to get forceps to get her out, right? So it was, and I was all cut and stitched, and you know, it was a bad way. So when Amanda was born 2 weeks before my due date, right? And I'm in labour, and I'm sitting on the bed. I'm saying to them, give me an epidural, right? So they're messing about in my back. And I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, pushing my bloody... It was as if I was doing a poo. That's the only way I could feel it. Pushing. And the doctor says, are you pushing us? And I was going, no. Like that, I was doing that. And he went, no, your baby's coming, just lie back. And I was going, give me some pain relief. No, it's no time. I'm going, what do you mean there's no time for pain relief? Give me some pain relief. No, just lie back and push. Your baby's coming. I'm going, yous are liars. 3 hours I was in labour with Amanda, and she flew at me that way. Flew at me. And then when she came out, she peed on the nurse right away. Yeah, Raffy girl, as I say, she'll come when she's ready to come. And usually, as I say, the second child usually comes quite quicker than the first. With Peter, it was completely different again. See, you think that you're going to have the same labour, and no two labours are alike. Your labour will be completely different from anybody else's. So, but I was like, where's the pain relief? No. Lie back and push, and I'm going, what? I couldn't get out of it. I was like, this is torture here. You need to give me something. I was like, just would somebody hit me? I remember saying that. Would someone just hit me over the back of the head? Celia, my lovely Celia. Good afternoon. It's a beautiful day. Do you know, Rafa girl, we've got a weather warning. Did you know that? We've got a weather warning for thunder and lightning. See if that happens. I'll be sitting at my door there because I've got the wee overlap here. So I can sit there without getting rained on and just... watch the thunder and lightning. I love the thunder and lightning. It's even to this day, it's exciting. But mind the lightning, I almost got struck by lightning in Croatia when I was myself. It was the most, I've never seen lightning that close in my life. I've never seen lightning that close. I mean, if you haven't seen it, my Croatian video's there somewhere in my channel. But it was like a huge storm, right? It was a huge storm. And the rain was pelting down, and the thunder and lightning, it was like so loud. And I was out in the balcony, and the next thing, zap, this bolt of lightning came down and struck a tree that was just across me. The smoke was billowing up. I couldn't get out of it. Yeah, but see, I'm making the most of it, getting a wee bit of sun in before it does. If it starts raining, but the plants will like it. I'll need to put my plants forward, I think. You've got heat with Celia, mind your sunscreen and stuff like that. Mind your sunscreen, be safe out in the sun. Isn't it great, Greenrose? Listen, we're usually jealous of people down south because they got all the sunshine and we got all the rain. But I can't complain. We've had a lot of lovely days. I don't know what's going on here. I'm enjoying it anyway. I always have my protection on. I've always got my protection on. I can't take chances. But like just sitting here listening to my wee water features. When you look at my water features and stuff. There we go. Like my wee water features are up there. Listen. Isn't it relaxing? I love it. And see, even when I'm in my garden, I can, my bedroom, I can hear my water features going. So it's lovely. It's really nice. I'm enjoying it. Listen, have you looked at the UFO thing? My God. Have you looked at this UFO that had crashed in Vegas? I've been a bit frightened to go to sleep at night. I'm not even going to lie. Because my mind goes into overdrive and I'm thinking, I'm in a bungalow. A wee alien could peek in my window, no bother. I was thinking. And again, I'm thinking about the eye poking. They better not even try it. Don't even try it, aliens. But it's now, see when police officers come out and say, "Aye, we've got it in body camera and stuff like that," and you can't say it's a hoax. People can't say it's a hoax if the police officers have got videos of it. 10-foot aliens in somebody's backyard. I'd get the flavouring out for a start. If there was a 10-foot alien in my backyard, first thing I'd do was take a good swig of my flavouring, and then get some kind of whipping device or something, some kind of something I can whip, a towel or something, just snap them. Just go in my garden, just snapping their asses like get. I don't know what I would do. I would flavour up though. I think I'd need it. Listen, they better not try it. They better not try it here. Anyway, in our neck of the woods, Rafi girl, I'll tell you, the young team would stone them to death. The young team would be poking the aliens with sticks and stuff like that. That's what would be happening. I wouldn't even need to bother doing anything. They'd be stoned and sticked. That's a terrifying thing, though. See if you haven't watched the video, you need what is all over YouTube. This family and the 911 call, the 911, and they're saying their eyes are glowing and they're looking at us. Oh my God, that's my nightmare right there. That is my nightmare. But I can't stop watching it. That's the thing. I cannot stop watching it. Oh God, I'm getting tired. So I'm sitting here. It's just dead relaxing. But what a morning I've had. And it looks as if he's pulled something off my gas box. I don't know what that is. There's a rubber thing sitting at my gas box. An hour of setting up and then he can't do it. So there you are. Jenny, hello my lovely Jenny. I know, Rafi girl, they've been getting their shanks out to shank an alien. Here, mate, when we'll go and shank an alien, by the way. Let's go and do some alien shanking. That's what they should do. That's what the young team would do. And listen, I would join them. I believe you need a hand there, fellas. I believe you need a hand. I'll go and do it as well. Let's go and get the... You know what? We come in peace. And I'm like, I don't care if you come in peace. Get out off my grass. Get out of my garden. I don't care. If you came to the rank, there's hundreds and thousands of people that would love a close encounter. I'm no one of them. Jenny, I know we're in for there's a weather warning. There is a weather warning for thunder and lightning, and I'm going to be sitting right here. Because look, see, I've got the wee overlap thing there. Can you see that? So I can sit there when it's pouring a rain and stuff like that, and you know, be sitting outside. It's really nice. It's really nice. But I'm doing my rocking chair Olympics here. See how far I can go. One of these days I'm going to tip over it. One of these days I'm going to be mummed down again. But aye, it's nice. I love just sitting here. It's my wee happy place, you know. Especially see when your mind's effed. Jenny, I love thunder and lightning. I really do love it. But I don't like getting struck with lightning. As I said, it was a close call in Croatia. I was frightened of that. It knocked the power out. It knocked the power out of the hotel. All the power was out and everything. It was a bit scary. And then in Florida, anybody that comes to Florida will tell you, every afternoon about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's weird. It pours the rain. Absolutely pours the rain, and you get thunder and lightning. That's every day. It's amazing how it happens in Florida, but it's exciting and I love it. But the tornadoes is a different story. See, us in Scotland, we complain about the weather, but we've no really got dangerous weather. Now and again, we've got like Hurricane Ballbag. We had that one, the hurricane. But we've not really got that dangerous weather like they have over in the USA. Tornadoes and stuff like that. Earthquakes as well. I mean, you do get earthquakes in Britain, but we don't really feel it. You don't feel it. But the tornadoes, we had a tornado warning on our hotel. Tornado warning. And I'm like, what the hell? We all meant to pile into the toilet. That's what I thought. I thought, let's get into the toilet, guys. But we ended up standing out in the balcony. We're from Scotland. There we are. Tornadoes are going on and we're out in the balcony like, ooh. There was chairs up in the palm trees. There was loungers. Now, the loungers next to the pool are pretty heavy. There was loungers up in the trees and stuff. It was crazy. And it turned out to be 2 tornado sisters, they called them. One in either side of the hotel. Look at that. And again, there we are. We're out there. Everybody else is in their bathrooms and we're out going, oh, look. People must be like daft Scottish folk. Well, I suppose we are. We're all a wee bit crazy up here. We've got to be. We've all got it in us, a wee bit craziness. What can I tell you? It's part of being Scottish. In the pool at 5 o'clock. That was funny. It was me, my mum and Peter. And it was the last time we'd went. And it was the very first day. And we went into the pool. And it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. And nobody was up. And it was dark. And the steam was coming off the pool. The pool was all lit up. And it was magical. And I was lying on my back again, looking up at the stars and thinking, this is heaven. And then another couple joined, and they're in the, and they were from bloody Aberdeen or something like that. We're going, what's the chances? Who's that in the pool? 2 groups of folk that don't even know themselves, but they're paid for Scotland. That's us. The locals were going about with their jackets on. We're going about dying with the heat. We're not used to that kind of stuff. Oh my God. See, this is it. Rafi girls, lightning's, it's very unpredictable, especially fork lightning. But that scared it, and you could feel the hotel shaking. It scared the living daylights out of me. I've never seen lightning that close, and I never want to see lightning that close again. And I've took videos. You can see the smoke rising off the bloody tree. It was crazy, I tell you. It was like, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I nearly got struck with lightning. But here, somewhere in my videos and stuff like that, I'd woke up in the middle of the night and there was a bright light outside in the sky, like a UFO in the sky. And I took a picture of it and I just went back to my bed, never thought of it. And I came across it the other day, but I've zoomed in, you can't really see it, but it was like an orb or something. It was like a round light that was in the sky. Crazy. They followed me about. We went to Chicago to get a transfer for there down to Florida. And when we got down to Florida, it was all over the news that air traffic control guys in Chicago Airport, O'Hara, had said that they'd seen unidentified flying objects above the airport. I was like, it's still looking for me. I've got some kind of microchip in me. I don't know what they want me for, but I must have a microchip someplace. I'm going for a scan next Saturday, so I might say I'm just going to scan my whole body. I'm pretty sure aliens have abducted me at some point. And I'd be getting kept in, wouldn't I? I'd be like, get her own room, her. She needs her own room. But some people say that happens, that they go and they find microchips in them and stuff like that. That's weird, eh? That's crazy. I know probably members of the royal family and that get microchips just in case somebody kidnaps them, but alien microchips, I don't fancy that. I really don't. So I'm obsessed with watching that and finding out any updates. The people that said they'd seen this landing in their garden said they took videos of the creatures that were walking about. We've still not seen that footage. I'm thinking maybe the men in black have took their cameras off them. Because they did say after that in Vegas there, it was spotted people going about like Will Smith and motors with their glasses, their Ray-Bans and all that on, travelling about the neighbourhood. So now somebody would give them a lot of money to release that footage, but see if they've not released it, that's what's happened. The men in black have got a hold of them. The men in black better not come down. Don't come down here, men in black. Unless they're Will Smith. What do you think of Will Smith now after the whole slapping incident with Chris Rock? I always loved Will Smith. I still think he's a fabulous actor, but I was out of order, wasn't it? I mean, I know Chris Rock shouldn't have made a joke about his wife's hair. You know, that was probably a bad joke, but you think he would say afterwards the award, listen, you say that about my wife again, but to slap him live on camera on television is crazy. There's a wee bird. What's that bird up to? There's a wee bird trying to get on my wall. Oh, I don't know what's away now. It's a crazy bird there on the wall. Aye, so my views of Will Smith have went down a wee bit. Do you know what I mean? After that, because there was no need to be slapping the man. That's out of order. You couldn't have predicted that in an award ceremony, could you? Poor Chris Rock. That was embarrassing. Yeah, that'd be embarrassing. He's a good actor, though. I mean, Will Smith is a good actor. Him and his wife and his Waynes. I mean, how much do you think they're worth? How much do you think Will Smith and his family are worth? Oh my God. Ultimate millions, millions upon millions. They must have a tidy sum, both of them. Oh, Jenny, get a fan on. Do you know what to do? Get a squishy bottle. That's what I do. See, when I'm really hot, even in my bed, I'll squish, squish, squish like that and put the fan on, and it cools you down beautifully. Because we don't have air conditioning here, so squishy bottle, just squish, 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 fine mist like that all over you, and have a fan on, and it just cools you down lovely. That's what I do, even if I'm in my bed, I squish. Oh, my wee plants are growing as well, which is lovely. I like to see that wee plants all growing. I've got a plant there that's over my path. I'll need to find some way to maybe pin it on the wall. I don't know how to do that, though. Do you know what? I've got a big bamboo plant in there. I suppose I could get one of the bamboo things and shove it in there and wrap the plant round it. See, I'm just full of things. Oh, that'll be nice. Open your window. See, my bedroom's the best place in the house because if I open my bedroom window and I've got this door open, the breeze just seems to come through and go into my bedroom, and it's beautiful and cool. So I hide out in there most days when it's roasting hot. The last house I stayed in must be like it must be boiling, because it was like a greenhouse. It had huge windows, it had loads of glass in that house, and seeing the summer, the heat was unbelievable. It was so warm. I remember buying, how you can buy the coconuts with the fat in it for the birds. I used to have them on my window in that old house, and it was so hot, all that fat melted and all went all down my window. I remember that. That was a nightmare. That was a nightmare trying to clean that off. Because the living room, it was a split level. It had 3 levels, that house. When you walked in the front door, you were in the middle level. You went up the stairs to the living room, Peter's room, and the toilet, and the haunted cupboard. And then the middle was the front door and the kitchen and a dining area. And then down the stair was 2 bedrooms and the back door. So it was so hot. Ash, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, lovely. Thank you so much for coming into the chat. I'm just hanging about out in the garden today. That's what I'm doing. Just hanging about out here. Oh, do you know what I watched yesterday and it was wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's on Disney Plus. Avatar: The Way of Water. The new one, I watched that yesterday. It was really good. I enjoyed that. See, my son doesn't really like Avatar, but I liked the first Avatar. It is. Do you want to see what I'm looking at? I'll show you. It's nicer there. Look, there's there's my wee plant I'm talking about there. So maybe if I get a stick and put it in and then kind of wrap it round, because it's a wee shame that it's hanging over the path like that. There's my water features and all my nice wee things. It is quite sad, Ash. I did have a wee tear in my eye, I must admit. There's some sad moments in it, but it's a great film. And the effects, you know what the effects are like. The effects are just wonderful. This magical world with all these different strange animals. It's just, I love it. So, I mean, it was 3 hours long. It was a long movie, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I watched that yesterday. So I don't know what I'm going to watch today. I'm going to watch something nice today. If not, saying that, see if it starts thunder and lightning, I'm just going to be sitting here. This is what I'm going to be doing. Just sitting here because it's lovely. But it is very muggy or clammy. We call it clammy here. I remember us saying over in America to somebody, listen, it must be like, we were over in America and we said to somebody, it's dead clammy the day, isn't it? They were like, clams? And we're going, clammy? Going, clams? And I'm going, no, the weather's clammy. Like, they were like looking at us. We went, the weather's, how can we say? We were like, how do you say clammy in a different, in America? How do you, very close? I mean, that's still, I can't even remember what we said, but there you are. The Americans thought we were talking about that the weather was very good for clams or something. See, we don't realise. It's dead clammy the day and they're going, clams? Oh my God, Jenny. See, this is it. Although it's wonderful, it can be dangerous. Listen, there's some poor guy going about that's been struck with lightning like 4 times. He's a golfer. Golfers should know best, though, that if it's thunder and lightning, get off the golf course. But this man's been struck like 4 times or something. Oh. That's cheap. That's laughing in the face of death there, isn't it? But it is unpredictable. You don't know where it's going to strike. See if we could harness the lightning bolts. That'd be amazing, the electricity that we could get with that. Do you know the, like, Back to the Future, remember that film? And they got Back to the Future with a lightning bolt, remember? Remember that was in the future, and we've passed it. I can't even remember what year he went to in the future, but we thought we would be having flying cars and all that. Oh, you've not caught it, like, oh well. I mean, I've just been doing my usual thing. Nothing interesting's happened. I hope you get it. I'm looking at the sky. It doesn't look like a thunder and lightning kind of sky, but who knows? It might just roll over, which I hope it does, because I do love a good thunderstorm. It makes me feel cosy. I like to have like a hot chocolate or a chai latte while it's all kicking off. But as I say, I like to sit there so that I'm actually outside, just enjoying it. And then the freshness afterwards. The freshness, I love that. I always think it smells earthy. See, after a thunderstorm, it's no like mud, but like an earthy smell. I love the smell after the thunder and lightning. It's lovely and fresh. Lovely and fresh. So, guys, I'm going to go. I won't be here tomorrow because I've got the grandson tomorrow. But I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll be back on Wednesday to talk to you and let you know how things are going and all the rest of it. So enjoy the day. I hope you do get some thunder and lightning. Stay cool. If you're out in the sun, remember your protection. It's very important. And I will see you all on Wednesday. So have a lovely few days. I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. Bye, everyone.